Hello, everyone. Today we're going over the Oklahoma City Thunder zone defense. I think they're 12th in overall defense in the NBA, which pretty much tells you when you're that low, they don't run a lot of defense, really. Synergy is telling them they run it 3% of the time. They're a good defensive team according to Synergy. But the fact that they only have 200 possessions means they don't run it too often, but they do a couple possessions. So let's take a look and see what goes on here. And they have the absolute length right here. Don't like Jalen Williams up too high here, and their wings too low here. Yep, coming up here. All right, so yeah, so right here. I'm sure if you've looked at this video a lot, you probably know what's going on here. So right here, goalies do not need to be up high, right? We could be up low. The reason we don't want goalie up high is because when that happens, your rotation, you've noticed, is the wings and the guards just get pressure, do way too much, and it breaks things down. So right here, Jalen Williams, you can be right down here. Don't have to come up to Mason Plumlee. And if this ball screen's happening, we can switch it and tilt it over here. And this wing defender all the way over here to the opposite side of the ball, he should be up here high because he kind of has a 2-on-1 situation, right? And we saw what happens here. We have it here. We could switch this right here, gap it up here, pick up the ball here, tail and feather it so he just comes back and sprints to the back line or until he recovers. And then right here, this wing defender, he was far too low, right? He's got to be up here. Remember, the guard's responsibility is to contest shots, plug drives, beware the high post. Wing's responsibility is, you guessed it, take away the three, take away the corner, and get involved in the play, especially duck downs in the high post. And right here, we're just too far down there, and we get it going. Again, we need to be, this is just very poor wing defense. We want to be up high here, so we can take away the shot, and then come back, but unfortunately, it's far too down. If you guys have watched my videos, you already know what should happen, and you're probably already a zone expert by now if you've seen multiple of these videos. All right, let's go, Thunder. You're better than this. Let's go. Good ball defender by Lu Dort. Okay, come up here. Very good. Get it cut through. Lakers. And Lakers definitely know how to play against zones here. Oh, and that's just individual sponsors over here. This pretty much, like, at the end of the day, this just can't happen. Pour the ball defense, right? Like, you just cannot have this happen. Lu Dort right here, once that goes over here, you've got to be right here in the high post here, be ready to gap it up. This is fine here. This is fine here. Everyone else is fine here, matchup here, but, like, this just can't happen here. Like, there's no reason why Dort should be down here. I know he's worried about this, but be up here in the high post. We have this close wing defender. He could take with that first pass here. What is Lu Dort really guarding here? If that is Lu Dort, I'm sorry, but like, what is he guarding there? He's legit. It's 5v4 most. He does absolutely nothing in this possession. Legitimately, once his cut happens, stay right there. Bam. This is exactly as be in the high post here and see what's happening, because that right there is plugging up any drive. And if Doncic were to pass over here, were to pass to this wing is not a good position. He should be floating up here because of this improper spacing. Number 30 should be up here in the wing, putting pressure on this wing defense because they can have a skip pass here. Jackson Hayes a little bit quicker. But right here, it's just Lu Dort just guarding no one. It's just really piss poor performance. This is like an F. That's all on Dort. All right. Pick up the ball here. Very good. We're active here. Okay. Stay in the high post. Again, you don't have to follow there. Yep. Right there. Pick it up. Good. That's okay. And he didn't go that way. And that's okay there. A little bit better here. And the Lakers are sending a cutter, which is fine. Very smart for them. Kind of overload one of the sides. Get the wing defender a little bit moving in here. But right here, Lu Dort pop it up here. And that's okay to be in position there. Obviously, Doncic is a makeable shot by Doncic. But a little bit better emphasis there. All right. Pick up the ball here. Kind of a matchup zone. We're not really looking at a matchup zone here. Lu Dort goes over there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Sergio did say this is zone possession, which is a little bit of a zone there. But again, when this cutter happens, you see this a lot, it's okay to funnel out. You're in the high post here, and you might be saying, well, basketball vision, he's not guarding anyone. But him being down here, not guarding anyone, is even worse because you're just letting guys just get way too deep in possession. Be in the high post here. Let your wings rotate so you know what's going on here. And you're more in stout, you're more together. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my other videos. Caruso on the ball here. We switch that. Switch. Good ball defense. We're right here. Coming up here. Okay. Lakers ice swing with him right there, and they're following that. Kind of like a matchup zone here. They're kind of falling over there. And Lakers did a good job ice to the top goal. I wonder what Dodgers, they like their guards there. All right, Thunder right here. Come up here. Very good. Very good here. Yep. Zone look here. Again, very good. We can see their goalie right here. Goalie should be up here. Doesn't have to be up high here. We see this regular LeBron James. What you want to see here is more... Number 2, Shay, you want to kind of be more at the nail here, and the wings are going to be up higher here, right? When you do this, you're just kind of let guys understand, are we in man, are we in zone, and the rotation is really different. Notice, again, if you know what the heck you got to do with your roles and rotation, the zone defense is pretty easy to find your assignments. But when someone's not doing it correctly, you notice it's a scramble situation here. Good camera angle, by the way. Kind of weird here. Very good. Come up here, catch and shoot. Got to be ready there. But again, tough angle here, but... Ludor shouldn't be too worried about LeBron there. Pass happens here. That's okay. We got to fly out there. Get a quick shot there. Trace it. That's a tough shot by Reeves. Decent, makeable shot. Decent contest. I would give it a B- by them. Yeah, I expect Rockets to see a lot of zones. So I'm assuming the zone offense got a lot better because they're not the most consistent three-point shooting team here in the high post. That's fine. Right there, Rick. Good. That's exactly what we want there. Now, listen. That's exactly what we want here. Guy in the high post right here. They send a cutter here. Right here. Chet doesn't have to be up here. This is okay being right here, down here. And what Alex Cruz can do is like be right around here a little bit better. Then when the ball screen happens, we can switch it, right? If this is Steph Curry, you kind of want to be up high here. When Jalen Green's inconsistent, you can kind of let him, not really take an open three, but you can kind of give more leeway and have him just go under, right? Go under and meet Green. Even though Green is a 38% shooter, right? Right here, high post Chet comes out. This is very fine here. Again, wings are going to duck in. Right here, you want to fan out, play man defense. Absolutely. We didn't really go over this, but this guy were to cut all the way through here. It is absolutely when the ball is in the low post or high post, you can go matchup principles and follow your man. So it's very good. This is a tough shot, but we'll take it. And I think overall that's very good by the Thunder. We're okay with that. Good job with the Rockets getting the high post. Let's see another one here. Ball right here. Yep, good. This right here is something that Curry did it like 10 years ago, right? Because Caruso doesn't have to do this because Caruso's a great on-ball defender, right? But this is something that if you're a high school coach or a college coach and you don't know how like go under on ball screens, you're kind of figuring out things happen. You feel pressure, you tail whip or tail spin right there. That is perfect. Now, obviously, it's like, well, he doesn't know where the ball is. Well, if Jalen Green were to take a step back dribble, that's okay. But that's literally 4 seconds that the offense is wasting. But this is a really good move that high school coaches, college could kind of teach their players here, especially if they're struggling, their guard is struggling to go over ball screens, under ball screens right here. Flip around here. I call it the flip. Curry tail whip. Come out here, very good here. Wing defense right there, very good there. Coming up here, yes, good, way to gap it up, very good. Get over there, and very good. Notice this is a very good possession, guys. Very good possession here. Let's take a look at what those were there to do here. It's very good possession here. I like it. We like this a lot. Why do we like it? Because a lot of guys gap and are active. Right here, up here. Very good going under. We're switching here. Bam. Look at Shea Alexander. He's up here. Contested kind of the 3. Doesn't like that. Doesn't want to take the shot. Hesitates him. That's all you need to take. And then look at him. Alexander, he's taking that corner pass as best as he can. You see that? And then what you want to see here is Dort kind of, or 22 kind of take, instead of strutting right down, want to kind of get below the ball, then close out. You don't want to run straight at him because then you can drive there. But we'll take it as he comes down here, takes a step right there. Very good. Does that L cut very good. We're up here. Again, close out. Cruz is better than this, right? You don't have to jump and close out here. This is very kind of weird by him, right? You're just like, it's Jalen Green. He is a good three-point shooter this year, but he's not a Curry, right? So you're okay with taking a close out right there. He doesn't want to jump stop to close out. He should have came right after that pass happened. Should be right down here, getting to the nail, which is kind of a step slower, but he gaps it up, slows him down. But that's a decent possession. We'll give that, I give that B plus A minus because we gapped it up. We're kind of aggressive in the wings, see what's going on there. But overall, the Thunder, it's funny when they have Dort sometimes up. I think he'd be a great wing defender as well. But overall, I like the Thunder. They're not in the defense a lot. In the playoffs, we probably won't see it often. But overall, I don't see them making egregious mistakes, right? Some of the things the Lakers are doing were kind of matchup heavy, so they were doing it differently. But in this against the Rockets, it seems like they know their coach well, understand what's going on. So I think the Thunder, obviously they're a great team. They're one of the favorites from the title. But I like what I'm seeing from their zone for the most part. Just got to clean up some individual mistakes. And as always, guys, thank you for watching and keep your sights on Basketball Vision.